Right here at home, our vast infrastructure of trains, planes, boats, and roadways makes Detroit an attractive place for terrorists.
Agents have over 800 miles of border to patrol and protect, yet when they first organized, there were only 26 agents working out of the Detroit office. After 9/11, that number increased 400%.
Action News reporter Julie Bonnevic tells us what they're doing to keep the border safe after 9/11.
6133 Michigan.
First and foremost, though, is the terrorism and the activities that surround terrorism are first and foremost priority.
Meet Border Patrol Agent Mark Hall. The other agents call him the Godfather because he's that good, and he's been around for almost 27 years.
Our manpower was really lacking back then as opposed to today.
When the Rochester native started protecting Detroit's borders, he was only one of 26 agents.
It wasn't taken all that seriously back then.
But that all changed September 11th, 2001.
9/11, I was coming in for a meeting. We were looking at a new station, and I was actually getting off at 375 at the East Jefferson exit when the first airplane hit, listening to it on the radio, then came in.
Agents were immediately thrown on 12-hour shifts to protect 863 miles of international borders that divide us from Canada.
Then when we realized when the second airplane hit, we just scrapped the meeting and everybody went out on high-profile patrols, trying to get a grip and a handle on what was happening.
After 9/11, U.S. Customs and Border Protection in the Detroit sector pumped up their team from 26 to 400 strong.
Today, the borders are much more secure than what they were back on 9/11. It's not perfect, but it's tenfold probably better than what it was.
They have more advanced technology now with the cameras that act as spying eyes at tunnels, along the bridges, on the waterways, and in the sky.
We really don't see much of anything down here any longer.
The security effort extends to the water as well, so that 400% increase in people on land also affects everything on the water as well.
The short distance between Michigan and Canada is too attractive to smugglers, drug runners, and terrorists.
Every day is something new. You got to stay on your toes.
Today, Agent Todd Wilcox is patrolling the Detroit River. Only 2 years in, and he's only known this job post 9/11.
Wow, high school English class. Yeah, I remember it quite vividly. Football practice was canceled.
After college, the New Hampshire native traded in his business suit for the Border Patrol uniform.
I don't know what a terrorist looks like, and that's what makes it difficult.
They are routinely checking boater registrations and stopping boats for checks.
How you doing? U.S. Border Patrol. You guys all United States citizens?
You never know when 9/11 is going to repeat itself, or when that day is going to occur.
The water patrols are supplemented by the road patrols to make sure Detroit is not a soft target for terrorism or terrorist activities.
It's on Belle Isle, whatever it is.
And both back up agencies like the Coast Guard and local departments like the Detroit Police.
You have any warrants out for you, Charles?
Agent Hall knows they will never be able to secure the borders 100%, but that doesn't mean that they will ever stop trying.
We'll never stop bank robbery. We'll never stop speeding. We don't legalize bank robbery and speeding because we're never going to stop it. But just because we can't do that, you don't give up.
Reporting in Detroit, Julie Bonnevic, Channel 7, Action News.